fall ballet to cook, you fall ballet to grind. You is a shoulder to lean on, you is a shoulder to cry.
What is going on, my YouTube family? We are back one more time. This is Skippa, Chronic Law, Jiggy Church. Jiggy just dropped an album, I believe, right? Which I didn't. Skippa dropped his album too. We've been back to back with the Skippa tunes, y'all. I'm a fan now, but I wonder if this is on the Jiggy album. I haven't even looked, y'all, so don't beat me up yet. But we're gonna get into this. This is Church, Skippa, Chronic Law, Jiggy. Let's go.
We are anything we choose to be. Nobody can tell me no foolishness. You choose for red, I may choose for rich.
Choose for red, I may choose for rich. Believe in yourself, man. Only you can stop you. Living testimony. Yeah.
Time longer than rope. You get more fight when you start hope. And the hate we're sure. Always people were close. Smile for the downfall, but never yet pre-post when man sell out a show. Jiggy day.
Got time longer than rope. And I always people, you know all about. So just the music alone, me cope. Yeah, and every man of them wrote, but me feel like on my life you a sing about. Keep my mind on the paper, cause my mother want hear, cause what the fuck me for wait for. Yeah, me coulda got me.
I keep my mind on the paper because my mother wants acres. What am I waiting for? Right! I like that, Skippa. Chronic Law, Skippa, Jiggy, okay, y'all. We are not even all the way through this yet, and I think, you know, I'm feeling it. Y'all know I love something that I can get into a deep little conversation about. That's my bread and butter. But I like what Chronic Law said about, you know, like it's always the people that are closest to you basically having something to say or something negative or whatever. Yeah, which is true. We don't even have to deep dive into that because I've done that so many times. Let's keep listening.
Cause when I come from there, used to search for real people where work. Me know say prayer real, although you not see me in a church. Talk to God like me charge them, with my gun right under my shirt. No say prayer real, not true you never see me in a. Me say Bible with the jigger, no picture them pain, but me say the bigger.
He said, wait. Did I interpret this correctly? He said they love to see their pain, but the picture's bigger? Wait, we gotta run that back. Hold on.
Picture them pain, but me say the bigger.
He said they love picture their pain. They love to picture their pain. I just replayed it, but y'all heard what he said. I think my interpretation of that is, you know, like people only seeing what they're going through at the moment, you know, which I'm thinking that's what he means, right? Correct me if I'm wrong or if you interpret it a different way. I think that's what he means though, right? You know, like people only seeing the bad about everything. And it's hard. And don't get me wrong, it's easy to see all of the negative things and be like, well, fuck it, I don't know how we're going to get out of this situation, but I mean, it's easier said than done, you know? It's easier said than done to say, to see the bigger picture. Some people cannot see the bigger picture. There's a lot of different things that people are going through, but I like that part. And then I like him saying that, you know, he talks to God like it's one of his charges. I feel like a lot of people are like that. And I will have to say, you know, Skippa kind of with the whole, some of it rubs me the wrong way sometimes with like the whole Hellboy situation, but I think it's all how you interpret it. And then, you know, this is me kind of maybe going back on what I've said in the past, you know, because the whole idea behind the Hellboy stuff with like Croft, Skippa, Roger Wilde, I think I feel like it's partially true, some of the things that they're talking about, but then it's also them turning around and saying that they talk to God too. So it's like, you know, more of like not judging a book by its cover, which I don't really feel like I was doing, but I do think that here we go. I think that when you're putting certain things on display, it's hard for people to not see exactly what you're putting out there, but you also can look at it from a way where it's like marketing. For one, people are attracted to those things, and then on a more personal level to the artist, more personal to the artist, it could be just like a thing where it's like recognition for where we're coming from, and then thanking God for where we're going type thing, you know? That could be the case. I don't know, for real. This is just me. This is my opinion.
Them say we are criminal. Them say this a killer could never be a singer.
I know them girl up on them toes and never ballerina. Wanna be a badass with the fam from my part of the gang.
Just if it up probably $500,000. I'm hope will never change cause of remarks. Cause if you feel it, not say you lose. Tears down so you weak, yeah. But them we tell you anything for kill a dream. Them doubt the J, but how we do it. Nice scheme like.
Ooh, he said, if you lose that, if you fail, that doesn't mean you lose. Tears don't mean you're weak, and they'll say anything to kill your dreams. They said they couldn't do it. They said him as a killer, as a brawling man he was. He still is. They said he couldn't do it, but look at him now, you know? And I love that. I hear it. I said it before. People say Chronic Law is like therapy to them, and in my own personal opinion, he gives me like the Jamaican Rod Wave, and not even to say that at an equal standpoint, you know, not even on some like who's better than who. Y'all know what I mean? But yeah, I like that.
No make them tell you nothing, figure kill a dream.
Remember days when bitches ever want me. Some used to class me, fear figure party. Now me push it fat X4 M40.
Nobody can judge me. I do choice in a hate or love me. Hunt me gun, never born in a luxury. Youths can't change, don't tell me no fuckery. Me come from robbery, yo. And if you feel it, not say you lose. Tears don't say you weak, yeah. But them we tell you anything for kill a dream. Them doubt the J, but how we do it. In a scheme, let a Benz and be my key. Don't make them tell you nothing, figure kill a dream.
Fear figure party. I know me push it fat X4 X. She fall on my lap. She fall on my lap.
Y'all, we got another 10 out of 10. Yeah, you know I love a good message. Message. I enjoyed this. I like the fact that he said tears don't mean you're weak. I think because so many people listen to Chronic Law and Skippa, and like with people saying like Chronic Law is almost like therapy to them, I think him repeating that throughout the song is it seems so small, but it's a big thing for real, because so many of these guys go through things. So many men in general, you know, go through things, and crying is always shown as a weakness. Being emotional is always shown as a weakness. And then even on the contrary, there's so many songs that these same artists put out that kind of glorify being so hard. But I like that they're putting out music that's also being like, yeah, you're hard, you're all this and you're all that, but you are also a human being. So you feel things, and you're gonna cry, and you're gonna fail a lot of times, but that doesn't mean you're gonna lose all of the time. I mean, what, y'all? I'm messing it up. You're gonna lose a lot. I messed it up. That's not what he said. I'm confusing myself. You're gonna fail often, but that doesn't mean you lose the game completely. You know, you can get back. You can start again. This is not a one and done situation. You know, you get one crack at life. And you have to try everything. I forgot who it was. The guy from Everybody Hates Chris. I can't remember his name, but he went on a panel, some discussion thing. And he said, he was talking about, you know, living and embracing the present, but also embracing failures, which so many people tell you, but it's harder to do. It's easier to say than it is to do that. You know, when you're going through things, and you're trying this, you try to start this little business, it's not working. You're trying to go to school, you can't afford it, or you're going to school, you're not doing so well in classes, you don't know what you're gonna do next. You're trying, but that's the word, trying. You're trying. And some people who will stay content with whatever it is and just give up and just stick with that mediocre life that they don't really want, but they're just like, it's too hard. And you can't let that get you. You can't let that be the thing that stops you from being all of the great things that you can be, which I think is what they portrayed really well in this song, and talking to God, and, you know, being aware of yourself and your surroundings, and then just, you know, trying to stay spiritual and be on that level. I enjoyed it. 10 out of 10 for me. Shout out to Skippa, Chronic Law, Jiggy. If you ever watch my videos, I appreciate you. And thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.